Good morning, Art 1. This is your update for the week of November 29th. We have a pretty focused week. We are going to begin and complete our final piece for the Responding to a Theme project. Remember, we are responding to the pandemic. Here's an overview of the creative process. And there's a video format as well. We will be turning in our prep work for this project. First thing, very simple. Step 1, we did 3 rough sketches, we developed composition, and we wrote out our intent. If you did all of those things, you would get a 4. A meets the standards. If you're shooting for a 5, you would do a little bit more than that. Or perhaps do it very well. The developed compositions would be really nice. The intent would be written very well. And then our studies. We spent 3 days doing studies, so we should have, at least 3 quality studies. And it says here, synthesize visual literacy strategies and conceptual intent to create artwork for a specific purpose. That is putting it in the form of our Minnesota State standards. Visual literacy, in other words, we are using art to tell our story, not words to tell the story. We are using line, shape, form, color. And in our studies, we were able to practice that. You could choose your color, you could choose your technique, choose your medium, figure out the best way to communicate what it is you want to communicate for this project. So you will do that on Google Classroom. Get all that in. If you're missing any pieces, I would probably do them quickly. I'm not going to accept them after the project's done because that would be a complete waste of time doing a sketch for a project that is finished. So Monday, we'll turn it in and we're going to begin our final piece. You can start out with a light outline. We have 5 days. Right, 5 days to complete this. We'll be doing some other things along the way, but 5 class times. Take your time. This should be your best work of the semester. And you should be fairly confident. We've done all this practice. We've done all this planning. You may stop along the way and say, oh my gosh, I'm not sure how I'm going to do this. So you could do another study if you like. Remember, choose your paper. We have drawing paper. Most of you will be using that, but some of you might be painting with acrylic, in which case you would use railroad board or watercolor paper if you plan on using watercolor. Think about the size you want. Most of us, of course, will take our standard drawing paper size, but we can cut that into a different shape, a different dimension. We can make it larger if you're doing something loose and expressive. Right, so we've gone through all of these steps, mind map, rough sketches. We developed a composition. We wrote out our intent so we know exactly what we're saying. And then we practiced, right? All to get us ready for this final step, creating our final piece. And I'm pretty excited. I think they are going to be good ones. So that's the plan. Now Thursday, we're going to do an in-progress critique at the beginning of class. So we get a little bit of feedback to finish up strong on Friday. And along the way, probably Tuesday, we're going to talk about non-Western art. We're going to do a little bit of art history. But other than that, we're pretty focused this week on getting a beautiful, intentional, original, final piece complete. If you have any questions, of course, send me an email if you're not in school, or come and talk to me anytime. All right, let's have a great week.